Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Chapter 7. In Chapter 7, I learned all about how leadership and groups and teams work. Um, some things that I learned are that groups and teamwork in leadership are interdependence, mutual influence, and ongoing communication, and specific size. Um, Interdependence is important because everyone in the group must play a specific role for giving each member a specialty so that they can focus on what their responsibility is. Um, when you are in a group, if you work hard while the other doesn't, you may bear the consequences of that person that is less responsible. Um, so basically, you do a team, let's say you do a group project, and you all are all assigned to do your own work, but you end up doing uh, most of the work, and someone else just gets carried by the other group team members. Then you will pay the responsibility for them because you are as a team, you are a group. So that is a negative part of uh, or interdependence and mutual influence. So let's see. It is very important to for everyone to be interdependent and play their part in order for success. So basically, you all have to be invested. You have to be all on the same page. You have to give in, and you have to give and take the same amount. You can't give way more than the other group member, and they take most of it. You all have to, in order to be successful, you have to have everybody uh, on the same page. Everybody has to give and take about the same uh, to be successful because um, it'll cause a huge imbalance. People will be unhappy. People will be exhausted. It just won't be uh, balanced, and imbalance is what will cause a huge just downfall in whatever you're uh, going towards. Um, but also, the exchange of ideas is a excellent way for mutual influence to be a positive thing. So when you're in a group, you have to exchange things. You have to tell people. You have to give your ideas off because you just keep it to yourself. No one, you're not gonna ever know. You have to. That's the beauty of it being in a group. There's more ideas. Uh, the inflow of ideas is a lot more prevalent than just in independent or a small group. Basically, a group is considered a uh, about 3 to 20 people. That would be the size of a group. Um, Below 20 or below 3 people is not necessarily a group. It's more of just, or it's not like a small group. That's not what's considered. 20 people, more than 20 is considered too much to be a group. So that's the numbers for it. When you have like between 3 to 20 people, there's going to be a lot more inflow of ideas going on. Ongoing communication is something else that I want to talk about. It's when a group members or employees actively communicate with each other. Uh, they have to have an interaction with each other in order for it to be ongoing communication. Um, when you have these small groups of people, it is important to build relationships with each group member so you can collaborate and build relationships with each other to help each other out. Something else I learned was how to not be a leader. And some of these things are don't show up to many group meetings and don't give explanations on why you missed. Um, do not contribute to your interactions with each other. You need to volunteer to be a secretary or of group meetings or discussions because secretaries never got promoted to leaders. You also need to tell people what you're willing to do, whatever you can. You need to come across as extreme and irrational or bold when talking in group discussions. You need to be a jokester, just screw around, be a goofball. You need to act like everyone, or act like you know everything and you're very close-minded. Don't give any ideas the time of day. Just be closed off. And you need to show your dislike for leadership and act like leadership is very, very invalid or unnecessary. Yeah, so if you want to not be a leader, then you definitely need to do those 8 things. So, thank you.